No
Can I
problem.
oversee this?
Sure. It's okay. How are we gonna
Alright.
clean him off?
Miss Sienna,
Um,
can I offer you some water, some food, anything you need?
No, we're not taking him upstairs. We can take him out into the parking
No,
deck
I'm fine.
and hose him off.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's like an
Alright,
act.
so
like,
my name is
for
Detective
causes,
Rain.
It's like
I think you know the gentleman to my right. It's gonna
like
be
he's.
James.
I don't think we
Okay.
can do that because
So
it's
can
like
you give me a little
biohazard,
bit
like
more of the information
contaminants.
that you were discussing
Yeah, I
with
have no
I hope this
Officer
guy doesn't have
Bellthorne
AIDS.
earlier about what happened with how you got in the possession of that firearm?
I just wanted to come off, first of all, I didn't want to violate me and James's contract. I didn't mean to share any information, but Officer Belthor needed to know in order to, fulfill the arrest, so I didn't get fucking charged out the ass.
Anthony, you wanna?
And he only knows what he needs to know, So, yeah, I went down, I was investigating a, fucking ring that I was having today, because essentially, if you didn't know, Good Family and Genesis are disbanded, therefore Good Family can no longer survive. So Good Family's disbanding, which means that they're selling their firearms. Because they want money to, start doing other shit. I just heard that on the street, allegedly, it was all allegedly, that they were selling firearms out of a, Camacho down the street. And so I literally just walked down the street from a bank and successfully purchased a firearm from Gator Wild.
Okay.
My plan then was to, email James and be like, hey, yo. But, that fucking fell through. I went back to bank, and essentially I'll tell you everything that happened, like, without, bias or anything. I'll just tell you what actually transpired. I had the gun in my bag, because I wasn't actually planning on using it.
Right.
And a new flight ran up to me and pulled a knife on me and was like, hey yo, I'm finna stab you. And I was like, what the fuck? So I equipped the firearm just to scare him away. And it worked. I then called PD because, I wanted them to come in, but you guys were down here anyway. Because I wanted you guys to pick up the firearm.
Follow me, please.
I am
It's a very unfortunate situation. I didn't mean to actually ever use it, but it did save my life, if that's any, venture.
Gotcha. That's understandable. I know these streets are, kind of mean out here, so you found something in your possession that you could defend yourself, and you used it, right?
Yeah. And, guys, this is going
Alright,
but, bro, I'd fucking do it again. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just die.
I got you.
Alright.
But, yeah. Throughout the incident and everything, I did actually confirm that, yes, it is true. Good Family is doing that. Even though I don't think that the Good Family name is even a thing. It is the same, people. But
Gotcha.
that's what's happening.
Okay, so you said Gator Wild. He's actually a name that I recognize and someone who's been on my radar for a little bit. The Camacho, do you remember where it was located or any description of the vehicle itself?
He was going up and down the bank street. It's a blue and black cow striped Camacho.
Okay, blue and black. Okay. Blue and white, you said.
Blue and black.
Oh, blue and black. I'm sorry.
Cow pattern. But keep in mind, he's no fucking idiot. He probably changes the paint throughout each one. So.
That makes sense. And approximately how much was he charging for the firearm?
Stock price on the street is $15K.
$15K, okay.
He had quite a few different, weaponry with him.
Oh,
I just wanted the smallest one in order to, get proof. I gotta be real with you. I did tell you guys it had prints. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think he did have gloves on.
Okay.
I think that is a thing. So, um, other than that, I mean, I could tell you what other weapons he had on him.
Yeah, sure. What else did he have to offer?
He had quite the menagerie. I saw AKs. I think there was about 2 AKs, a grenade, and something he called. I believe it's pronounced Maelstrom, and I looked at it, and this is what I was really juicing you guys up for. This is like what I came for. He has a nuclear device,
Really?
a like a bomb that could blow up like 2 blocks.
Holy cow.
Apparently, he made it out of parts he's found from cars, and he's selling it for like, I think it was like. I'm not gonna make me think of. I think it was something like 7. Here, I'll type it. Sorry, right.
Told Robert you were just one of the last goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently he's used one before against Good Family. So against Genesis, because during their falling out, they had to get a little bit creative, and so they hired someone to manufacture it. And I think there's only 3 in existence, but they do exist. Maelstrom is a thing.
Huh. Very interesting. Well, yeah, these are the types of items we definitely want to get off the street. I mean, that is going to cost a lot of destruction, a lot of lost lives. Holy cow.
Yeah, I was pretty freaked out, which is why I was like hanging around bank, and I like called PD on myself. I was like, yo, y'all need to know this shit.
Holy cow. So
also,
sure, go ahead.
James, will you guys come with me? Like, just come with me. Just I have something to show you guys. It's right inside the cell room. You guys are gonna be freaked out. Yeah. You guys can too. I'm not fucking kidding. There's something
in the cell room.
Yeah, like in the room that you guys have me in custody.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Detective.
Okay.
There's one of these in each door.
Really?
Yeah. This one I found out from Marinos. We didn't know Marinos is disbanded. Like, that is a thing. No, there are no more Marinos. And thus all their secrets came out. This is totally a thing.
Wow.
I don't believe they ever actually used them, but it is real. I actually used. That's what Delthorn saw. I actually demonstrated it for Delthorn. It's like his mind just got blown. But apparently, I actually got to speak with the Don of the Marinos, and he was saying that like they actually had them get arrested to implement some of the shit, and they would sell that information to people.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The only thing that was an issue is that if they run out there and then they get to the police blockade, they would need like a police car to jump on top to escape, and that's like the only thing that like kept them from doing the plan because it's impractical, but
Right.
it does exist.
Huh. Looks like we're gonna have to check all the cells that we have both here and at Vespucci. Make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, today was pretty good for information. I'll tell you what. Like, I fucking lacked. Like, I just spoke to James yesterday. Dude, the shit I've found out in, like, the last 24 hours is just, like, mental.
Wow. That is definitely insane. Alrighty. Anything else you wanna tell us before we finish up? Oh, you need a cough drop.
No, that should be it, actually.
Okay. Alright. James, did you want to add anything?
No, I have nothing to add. Let's keep. Try not to talk to people about what you're doing, or if you are, do it in a very confined area. We're gonna have to charge you with something in order to, in case anyone ever, in case somebody has access to our systems that shouldn't have access to our systems, they can see that you actually got charged with something. So it's gonna be something simple like disturbing the peace or something like that. We haven't figured out exactly what. Your time served will be the time you spent here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In the future, if something like this happens again where you get caught with like an item that you purchased or something like that, while you're doing your work, I would just recommend if you ask the officer if you could speak with maybe a detective. That way, I'll pass along the information that I can to the team. And then that way, you're kept confidential and all the information can be collected in the proper channels,
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Alright. Alright, so I'm just gonna give her like a basic charge. Let me see.
Yeah. I'm sending an email out to IB Command about a little bit about today's events as well as the stuff from yesterday. I haven't been able to do that yet.
And I gotta admit, part of being me and the whole motto of like you don't know me unless you need to know me is really shitty because sometimes I'll be doing like private investigation work and like I'll be like with someone and then the cop will roll up and be like, "Hey, yo, what you guys doing?" I'm like, "Bro, you're gonna get me killed."
Could you do one last thing? I can't seem to find you in our system. Could you spell out your name one more time?
No. There you
All right.
It's like you check my you check my thing and I have like 8 warrants.
All right.
Imagine.
Keep up the good work. I'll arrange for the information you provided today. Detective Rand will take it from here. I'm gonna go see what the deal was with the blood covered guy.